thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! This is the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. You're back in the School of Smart-Alecs, laying down 5 key rules of ego engagement. Lesson number 3, never surf alone. Now, this is kind of an odd one, I'll admit, but I'll briefly explain right now. So for the summer, let's say you find yourself in a visually mesmerizing yet dangerous piece of sand-side real estate. In other words, you find yourself at a secret beach. In this case, in Mexico, with waters just primed for swimming and surfing in. Yet you shouldn't do it alone because as aesthetically mesmerizing as those waters and the beach is, they're also dangerous. And if you do surf or swim alone, you might find yourself a prime target for a shark. Medical school student Nancy Adams learns this the hard way in this Columbia Pictures thriller, The Shallows, picked up on DVD for $1.99 from Red Wine Blizzard store in Patterson, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. And here's another rule for you. This is a shark thriller, and really under no circumstances should we compare any other shark thriller to Jaws, because as far as I'm concerned, Spielberg set the standard. I will say this, thanks to the keynote casting of Blake Lively, it's certainly sexier than Jaws. And if you don't agree with me on that, you might need to book an appointment with your optometrist. In this taut thriller, when Nancy is caught surfing on a secluded beach, she finds herself on the feeding ground of a great white shark. Though she is stranded only 200 yards from shore, survival proves to be the ultimate test of wills, requiring all of Nancy's ingenuity, resourcefulness, and fortitude. We have here 4 special features plus deleted scenes. It's closed captioned with a running time of 86 minutes. Rated PG-13. I wish you could see the specs for which it was rated PG-13, but my handycam doesn't really agree with me. Anyway, it's PG-13 for a reason, folks. We got a fair amount of bloody imagery here and brief, strong language, I assume. But never once does this film actually go into some real, serious gore. In other words, the gore itself isn't shallow. It actually means something. A few production notes for you. The shark here was entirely crafted through CGI. They filmed in Australia rather than Mexico. They wanted to film in Galveston, Texas, where Nancy Adams comes from, but they were denied a permit for safety reasons. And many of the stunts and locations were done with blue screen effects inside a huge water tank. Anyway, enough behind the scenes notes. What you should really know is that this is a great shark thriller, and certainly one sexy one on account of Blake Lively. It also has its fair share of humor, by way of a little scene stealer here on wings called Steven Seagull. If it was up to me, just for humor's sake, I'd probably name the seagull Serena Ringderwoodson or Serena Randerwingson. One of the two down below. You never forget your roots, Blake Lively. You never forget your roots. Anyway, it's a great shark thriller. Masterful, says David Elvick of IndieWire. Visually entertaining, fearless, breathtaking, courageous, terrifying, original. I don't know if we're going overboard with these adjectives, but this is a week about our egos and exercising them right, so these reviews certainly aren't shallow. I'll give it 4 out of 5 claps. In the end, The Shallows doesn't feel all that shallow for the summer, especially for shock thriller binge viewing, right? In other words, it takes a real bite out of you. So, never surf alone. If you got 2, 4, 6, 8, then you go ahead and hate 10. But if you just so happen to be surfing with Blake Lively, hate 10 and let loose. Within good judgment, of course. She's married. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.